Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Let's do a simple snack. Now, we're going to do peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now don't go crazy on me here. I have a confession to make. I watched quite a long while ago. I watched a couple of videos, and they were making on YouTube, and they were making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the freezer. And I have to confess, I thought that's silly. That's just silly. Why would you do that? And of course, these were YouTubers that had a lot of children, and they did a lot of meal prep, etc. So I just thought, well, that's just silly. You know, you can just make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You don't have to make them ahead or freeze them. So one day I thought, what the heck? I will make a bag of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the freezer. Now, that may seem silly because I live alone. I'm a widow. I'm a senior citizen. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Anyway, but I thought, well, hey, let's try it and see what the big deal is. I don't know, but let's just try it. So I actually took a whole loaf of bread, and I made the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches out of a whole loaf, or it was almost a whole loaf of bread, and I froze them. I cut mine first, though, before I froze them. Cut them in each sandwich in half. So, and I froze them. Now, and I also had some preserves, and I had some jelly. It was like the end of the jar, and I just actually used whatever I had left. And I put them in individual bags like this, and I marked on the bags what kind of jelly or jam or preserves was in it, so I would know. Although surprise is good. So anyway, I did it, and I have to tell you, I have to confess, I thought, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. They thawed out perfectly well, and they were very, very nice after they were thawed out. And I sort of began to, I made the bag, and I went through that bag. I used it for snacks. Actually, most of the time it was snacks. Sometimes it was just a nice little lunch for me. Or I could have a cup of soup with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then I felt kind of bad because I was kind of judgmental about that. And so I thought, you know what, this is a really great idea, and I just kind of kept doing it. I do have some lapse of time where I don't do it, because, you know, it's like everything, you get kind of tired of the same old. And so this, by the way, is the peach jelly that I made out of peach scraps last summer, actually. And so anyway, I did it, and I ate them. I ate them all, and they were awesome. And sometimes I would even, because I always have after dinner coffee, so sometimes I would have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with my after dinner coffee instead of something sweet like a little muffin or cookie or something. And to tell you the truth, or I just have half of the sandwich, and honestly, I enjoyed the heck out of that. Now, I'm not kidding, I did. So that just, you know, shows the Goya. Don't prejudge, because there may be a hint or tip or trick that somebody else has that you can use. You may think it's silly, but you know what? It may not be that silly. So, okay, this is what I do. As you can see, before your very eyes and ears, I have made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This particular one is peach. I'm not going to mark it because they're all going to be peach. And I'm going to make enough sandwiches to fill up this freezer bag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these out on this sad looking sheet here. Give them a chance to start freezing up a little bit because I don't want them squished. So I'm going to give them a chance to firm up, and then I will put them in this bag, which had freezer packs of other things in it, so it's a nice clean bag, but I can reuse the bag. So this is a snack idea, and it's also a freezer pack idea. So get out there, do your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches ahead of time, because it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter if you have children or not, or you have little ones at home, if you live alone, or it's just two of you. Honestly, it does not matter. Just make the sandwiches, freeze them, and make them however you like, whatever your favorite peanut butter sandwich is. Sometimes I just like plain old peanut butter. Honestly, I like sometimes peanut butter with butter. I know. I know. But to each his own. To each his own. So anyway, that's it. Just keep them around, and you know what? You keep them in the freezer, and they last a good long while. If you get a little tired of the peanut butter and jelly, they'll still be there. When you want them, you can grab a bag. The reason I do the individual bags also, you can grab a bag, put it in your lunch, put it in the kids' lunches, grab some bags out in the morning, and your little ones can have their peanut butter and jelly for lunch, along with other things, maybe some carrot sticks, some apple, maybe a few chips, or, you know, whatever. A cup of miter soup. It's whatever you want. So that's pretty much it. I confess that I was judgmental on that, and so I learned a lesson. It was a valuable lesson not to be too hasty in my judgments. Correct? Correct, though. Okay. All right. I love ya. If I can do it, you can do it. Get that peanut butter and jelly going for the freezer. These are also good. You can grab one and take them in the car with you if you're going on a little road trip. Take some peanut butter and jelly with you that are in the freezer, and you'll be glad you did. Okay? All right. I love ya. And just always remember that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I'm going to get my peanut butter and jelly ready for my freezer. Awesome. See you later. Bye.